Hey guys, I hope you're ready to do some fall deep cleaning with me. I'm going to share a new vacuum that I got to help with my new allergy. We're going to be tackling some messes that I've been putting off that have been driving me crazy, and we're going to get a lot done. So give me a thumbs up if you're ready to get moving. Thanks to Cricut for partnering with me in today's video. Hey guys, welcome to Jamie's Journey. Welcome back. If you're new here, hello. Thank you so much for being here. I'm excited for today's video because we are going to be trying out a new cleaning tool. I'm going to be tackling a lot of random messes. Essentially what I'm doing, or what I was focusing on this week, is just trying to do those things that I've kind of been seeing and putting off. I'll deal with that later. You know how you come across those spaces in your house, maybe a drawer, a closet, a mess on the wall, whatever it is, and you just keep saying, I'll get to that later. I'll get to that later. So we're going to be tackling a lot of those messes and pretty much cleaning up the entire house. So a lot we're going to be doing today. I hope you're ready. So Addison and Emery, they were cleaning up their bedroom with me this day. Mike and Avery were at practice, and their drawers were driving me crazy. They have so many pants, and it's not even because they have too many clothes. So, you know, with kids, they're kind of, sometimes they can be between sizes, or they can have pants. Like in this case, these were their shorts and their pants. Depending on the brand, it can vary in how they fit the girls. And then I have all of Avery's old clothes. So I have some 4T pants in here, 5T shorts, and we usually don't cycle through those until they fully grow out of them. And so Mike, I've been folding a lot of laundry, and he's been putting the laundry away, and he's been having the kids, we've always had Avery we've been having Avery put her clothes away for probably the past year. But for the most part, I would put the twins' clothes away just because I didn't want their drawers to be too messy. He started having them put their own clothes away, which I think is great, but obviously they're 5, so they just kind of toss them in there, and it's been like this for a while. I know there are some people who have this system where they don't fold clothes, and I know some of you guys are hearing this, and it probably makes you roll over and be like, oh my gosh, that's so insane. Like, I know my parents would go crazy if they knew that we weren't folding our clothes. My dad was that dad. Like growing up, he would iron his clothes, like get out the ironing board and iron his clothes every single morning. It didn't matter if it was like a polo shirt. He has always ironed his pants and his shirt. And then you have like my generation who comes in and like we don't own an ironing board. And I don't know, we just use like the wrinkle reducer spray, which is so lazy, but I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to this transformation and like the different generations. But Yeah, I think we'll still be folding our clothes, but even with the girls' pants and shorts like that, they don't come out wrinkled. And I know you probably think that's crazy, but once they put them on, they never have wrinkles in their clothes. So, I don't know if we'll ever get to that system. Probably not, because the girls are getting older, but I just wanted to refold them and put them and organize them nicely in their drawer. So here later, you're going to see me do something for the girls. I wanted to surprise them. So we're in a busy, couple of months right now. I think we all go through maybe a couple of months where we're super busy, and then maybe we're not so busy. We're just in one of those busy moments with the twins are in soccer, Avery's in softball. And why... I guess I'll specifically talk, to Avery since she's older. I think one of the things I love about watching the girls play sports, and it's not specifically about their sports, it could be any activity, is they're putting in the work, the hard work every single day. And it's not about them being the best. It's about them learning the skills of how to work hard at something, which I think pays off later on in life. Putting in the work to try their best, it just makes me so proud as a mom. So I wanted to surprise them with something. So I wanted to kind of surprise all of them with something, and I'll share that here in a little bit. So I'm almost done cleaning up at the end of this evening. I'm going to go outside and clean up the garage a little bit, and I'm going to show you the project, show some of our garage organizers. If you missed that, so we'll do a quick cleanup. I will, like a little organization out there. I'll show the projects I made for the girls and surprise them. And then I'm going to share a new vacuum that I purchased with my newfound allergy of a dust mite allergy. But the one bigger ticket item I did want to buy was it's a vacuum. It's like a hand vacuum that has a UV light. It's an allergen vacuum. It's supposed to kill 99.9% of allergens. You'll see it in action here in a little bit. But at the end of today's video, I'm going to go into more detail about my finalized allergy testing results. I had a CT scan and I got the results back. There were some good findings, some maybe not so good findings. I'm not really sure. So all of that will be at the end of today's video. But if you guys missed the full explanation of how I found out I was allergic to dust mites, my severe allergy, or how the whole entire allergy testing process. All of that is in last week's video. At the end of the video, I'll have it linked in the description. At the end of today's video, I'll go into more detail about the CT scan of my sinuses. But we're gonna try out that new vacuum here soon. The girls love their sports. They love playing soccer. They love playing t-ball and softball. And we got these lockers. We organized our garage, I think that was back in May. So I will have that video linked below because we got some really great organizers for our garage. But the lockers were one of the best organizers we got because the girls are able to put all of their stuff, their helmets, their bats, their cleats, their soccer bags, their balls, all of that in there, and they can kind of keep them separate, and it's just helpful. We know where everything is, and it's just helpful for me as like we're rushing around with dinner, like, okay, we know where your cleats are, we know where your soccer ball is, and all of that. So the lockers are awesome. And what I wanted to do was make these personalized decals for the lockers, and then I also wanted to make one for Avery's helmet. These girls put in so much hard work, and I just want to show them that I'm proud of them for going to school, working hard at school, coming home, doing any homework or reading, and then going to practice and working hard at something they love. So while they were sleeping, I was going to put the decals on the locker and then surprise Avery with a batting helmet. You like it?
Thank you, Mom. I like it.
That evening, she could not wait to put on her helmet when she went out to practice batting. And I think you just realize with kids, they don't need a lot. Sometimes something so simple can put the biggest smile on their face. So I pulled out that vacuum. We're going to be using that here in a little bit, but there was a few other things that I want to tackle. The girls were still home this morning. Like I said, they had a 2-hour delay, a delayed start. So they were around. So I just kind of wanted to hang in the kitchen and kind of keep an eye on when we were getting close to the bus coming and all of that. So I was cleaning out the filters in my dishwasher and then running in a fresh tablet that cleans the inside of the dishwasher. And then I was going to tackle some of these stains on the bar stool covers. Most of the bar stool covers come off. I did have a zipper come off one of them. I don't even know if it was this one, but you can wash them in the washing machine and then I air dry them. The problem is they're kind of a pain to get off and get on. So I was just going to stain or spot clean them. And so I was using this. I've heard so many people talk about that Miss Mouth's stain treater. And you guys, it's a pretty amazing stain treater. I've used it on like if the kids are eating. I have one of my kids is super messy. Doesn't matter when she eats, what she eats, she will always leave a mess. So it's just been helpful to just kind of like spray something as a pre-treater and then I wash it and it pretty much comes out. So I got it from Amazon. So I was pre-treating it and then you'll see me go in with my Bissell Hydro Steam carpet cleaner. I'm going to use the hand attachment to get those spots. But here I was putting in our bedding. I'm going to start washing our bedding. I'm going to attempt, all the research I've found is like every 3 to 4 days. So I'm going to try to do that as much as I can, and I'm going to wash it on the sanitize and allergen cycle. So I was getting that going before I cleaned the bar stool covers. I also did purchase allergen specific mattress protectors. It is heavy duty. They're supposed to block 99.9% of allergens on the bed and then pillow covers as well. So I do want to say that carpet cleaner, I just use the hand attachment, but the upright carpet cleaner portion is awesome. There is a steam mode option. So you can clean your carpets like normal, deep clean your carpets like normal, but there's also a steam mode. So if you have a really deep stain or a stain that has been set in, you can use the steam mode option, which I think is really cool. I love the Bissell Hydro Steam carpet cleaner. Okay, so I was going to go into the twins' bathroom that was kind of messy. I had to clean that up, and I was going to attempt to clean it with just my little hand steamer. I've kind of found, the Bissell Steam Shot hand steamer that was discontinued. I love that thing, and I used to use it all the time, but then it became discontinued and recalled, so I haven't been using that, and I got this one off of Amazon. I like it, but not as much as the Bissell Steam Shot, but I still love. I think the hand steamer is probably my go-to all-around favorite cleaning tool ever. I just love it. And so I was just feeling like I have a lot of cleaning products and tools because I truly find joy in trying new things out. New cleaning products and tools, but so sometimes I'll just switch up my cleaning products, or sometimes I'm like, you know what, I'm going to attempt to clean the bathroom with just this little hand steamer, which is kind of handy, especially if you have kids who leave toothpaste messes all over the sink. It just kind of blasts it all away. So love this hand steamer. But going back up, talking about the allergies, I do want to thank you guys for giving me all of your, your input, your opinions. I'm compiling any tips that you give me, like look into this, or maybe you want to look into this, or go see this doctor, or check this. Any tip you guys have given me, I'm writing down and I'm collecting it all because you never know. I think right now, I'll be honest with you, it's a lot of information, and like I'm getting information obviously from a lot of you guys, which I'm open to and I want, and like I said, I'm making a list. I'm getting information from my doctor. I'm getting information from everywhere, things I read online, Reddit, Google, and it's a lot. And I think that I'm trying to filter it all and try to decide, okay, like I don't want to go and make all of these changes, right? Because for any allergy that you have or anything, if you have a problem, you want to start making small changes, one change at a time, to see which will have the most impact. Also, something else we're taking into consideration is cost. I mean, yes, this is not fun and it's causing issues, like dermatitis, allergic dermatitis, spots in my face, but at the same time, like I know that carpet is probably, I can almost guarantee it is not great for my allergies, or I know it's not, but to rip up all of the carpet in our house and replace it with hardwood flooring would be very expensive. So what I'm trying to do is make small, cost-effective changes first, and then if we don't see changes, then we'll start going that route. So like I said, I've had a lot of you guys say the allergen mattress protector and zipper cover. I have found from all of my research and from what I've heard from you guys that anyone with a dust mite allergy, that is one of the things that has had the most impact. That alone, and I mean the mattress protector and the pillow protector, it's not necessarily, they're not cheap, but they're not expensive at all. And so I was like, all right, we're starting with that. And then this allergen vacuum you're going to see me use, that was probably the most expensive change I'm making. It was like $129, which was it was definitely a lot. But like I said, it has a UV light on it to help kill the allergens. And I thought it would be nice to use on the upholstered bed, the mattress. I can use it on our couch. So I felt like it was a good investment as far as any changes that I'm going to make moving forward. So this brand is the Jimmy, and it's what it states, it's the most powerful anti-allergen vacuum cleaner with unbelievable 14 kPa suction and high frequency tapping. So I guess the high frequency tapping, it's what allows it to pick up fine dust deep in the mattress or the headboard, and it claims to remove 99.99% of allergen removal. And so you have that UV wave, and 140 degrees Fahrenheit high heating that removes all of the allergens from your bed, your mattress, the headboard, pillows. So like I said, this was the one thing that I really wanted to purchase. It's where I wanted to put a little bit of extra money, because I thought, hey, we can use it on furniture as well. So we're starting out with that. So I was vacuuming the entire headboard, mattress, box springs, and then I have my dust mite allergy spray, which somebody in last week's video was asking about it, and they asked, I think they were essentially saying, like, is it even working because you have a dust mite allergy? The way I look at it is it can't hurt. it could be helping. Like maybe my allergies would be worse if I didn't use it. And so what I'm doing now is I used to just kind of randomly spray it. I had no schedule, and now I'm trying to spray it like almost every night or every other day. So I think with that dust mite allergen spray, with the vacuum, I'll try to keep up with that. I'm going to wash my bedding 3 to 4 times, or every 3 to 4 days on that allergen sanitized cycle on our washer, and then I'll be starting the allergy shots hopefully here in a couple of weeks. So I think this is, the most cost effective and the easiest changes to make right now. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll have to reevaluate if things aren't working.
Watch me, just follow every move. Touch me, let me know you want it too. Don't have what you need, but I got what you want, babe. No, we don't have to leave. The night is still young. All we need is now. Don't ever let me go. We got the whole night.
So Mike was in the basement, and he had a stretch where he didn't have any meetings this afternoon, so I thought I would pop in here and do a quick wipe down, dust the blinds, like really, really quick wipe down. I was washing the new mattress protector and pillow protectors, the allergen ones. I was waiting on those to finish washing and drying before I could go and make the bed. So I thought, while I had the opportunity, I'd pop in here and take care of everything, vacuum, dust, do all that. And it's funny now because I definitely look at dust so much differently than I used to. But let's talk high point and low point to the week. So I would say the good week. Let's talk about bad week first. Bad week is something I'm really working on for myself. Something I've noticed with myself is I tend to make everything harder than it should be. And I feel like it's getting worse, no matter if it's a project or an organizing project, or like right now, I want to do something in the basement specifically, kind of. I'm hoping to share this in an upcoming video. There's something like a project that I want to do, and it's taking me so long to figure out how to do this. And I'm just frustrated with myself because I feel like I just make everything harder than it should be. It could be something smaller, it could be something bigger, and I just make everything so complicated and harder, and things take longer than they should. And I feel like I'm a work in progress. I'm trying to get better at that. The hard part is I don't know how to get better at that. Like, what are the steps to get better? And I'm just a little frustrated with myself, and I've been frustrated all week long because I have this project I'm trying to do, and I'm just like, I keep running into roadblocks. So just working, like I'm a work in progress, trying to make things simpler, not stress as much, and just stop making things much harder than they need to be. And I've always been like this, and it just evolves into different things each stage in my life, and it's just really frustrating. So just a work in progress, something I'm working on, and just something I've been frustrated with myself all week long.
Wasted money on cures, forgot how to fix myself. They say that time is free, then why is it so precious? Oh, I'll save memories in my head, like Polaroids on walls. They remind you to look ahead.
the good part of the week is an amazing part of the week. So Avery, we are in the thick of fall ball right now. Avery got her first home run last Sunday, and it was just really, really cool to see. I will admit the team was not very good, but she just hit this line drive like over the third, like it was like between the third baseman and the shortstop, and just like a line drive all the way out to the outfield, and it just kept rolling and rolling and rolling. She was rounding third, and they didn't even have it in the infield yet. You know, all the team runs out, and we actually had a lot of home runs that game on her team, and it was just so fun as a mom to watch the excitement in your daughter's eyes. And Avery, you guys, she puts in so much work with softball, so much work. She loves it. And I really harp on her is hard work. Putting in the hard work. It doesn't matter if you strike out. It doesn't matter, if you miss a ball, just try your best. The harder your work, you'll see the fruits of your labor. You will see your hard work pay off. And that's just a skill I want to instill in her. And she's been working so hard. And I was like, see, Avery, your hard work really does, it's showing. And I think this is important because she is pretty confident when it comes to softball, but there's other things in her life that she's not so confident about, maybe a particular subject, and she'll get down or frustrated with herself. And what I try to say is, you know what, you can't be the best in everything. Like me personally, I was pretty athletic growing up. Being athletic came pretty easy to me. Now math did not come easy to me, and I always had to work extra hard to get good grades, and I got A's, but I had to work a little bit harder. And I think it's a good learning lesson for her. But she hit the home run, she crushed it, and had the big smile on her face and got the ball of the game. So that was my good week. Okay, so I showed you Avery's room. This was like the girls were just getting home from school. I had her go in and clean her room, and then I was coming in to vacuum. The funniest part was I sent her upstairs to clean. Then I came upstairs and she roped the girls, Addison and Emery, and they were helping her. Isn't that such like an older sister and younger sibling type of thing? Like she was like, hey, she told them, why don't you clean up my room and I'll clean up my bathroom. And they did it, and they liked it. Avery let them play their favorite music, and I just was kind of laughing, and they did a really good job. So I just thought it was funny. I'm like, typical older sibling.
I've sailed the deepest seas, hoping to find something to bring back better times. Oh, I'll say like Polaroids on walls, they remind you to look ahead. But time is running out. Time is running out. Time is running out.
All right, so here we were making the bed, putting on that anti-allergen mattress protector. It felt weird. I would say it's going to take us a little bit. It's going to take us a little while to get used to it. It almost has like a plastic feeling to it, like on the bottom. So it just the top part that you lay on is soft, but it just feels different. And it's kind of a pain to put on. So I am not looking forward to it. And honestly, Mike's going to have to help me because our mattress is so heavy. So it's going to be a pain, especially if we are, washing our bedding that often. But you know what? It's got to be done. So it was kind of a pain, but like I said, from a lot of you guys and everything I read online, this is one of the things that will make the biggest impact. So we will see. I'll keep you guys updated. All right, step one of taking care of these dust mites. We'll see how it goes. Oh, I did want to let you guys know I did clean our bathroom, but I accidentally deleted the footage. I actually filmed some clips for Instagram, but then I deleted all of my YouTube footage on accident. So I just wanted to share a few clips with you. A satisfying before and after. Hey guys, so I'm gonna close out the video. But I did want to give you guys an update on the CT scan results that I had. So if you guys missed the allergy update I will link that video below. I gave a lengthy update on the chemical and the patch testing that I did, the chemical testing and the environmental testing and what they found out. If you want to hear all of the details, then you can check that out in last week's video. I go through all of the details on like all the testing they did, what they tested for, how they tested, how they came to the conclusion, what they recommended. All of that will be towards the end of, it's about like 10 minutes towards the end of last week's video, which I will put in the description box. But I also had a CT scan of my sinuses just because I've had a lot of sinus infections and they wanted to do a lot of testing to make for sure there were no issues there. And what they did find was they were looking for like pockets of mucus sitting in my sinuses. So that was all clear. So that was good. But I do have a deviated septum. And I'm not really sure. I don't think that really has anything to do with, I mean, it doesn't, I guess I don't want to misspeak because I don't really know. I'm seeing my doctor, I guess when you're seeing this, tomorrow on Monday to go over the results. I just saw the results on the My Chart online. So it all was pretty good information. I think the deviated septum probably just means that's probably why I've had a lot of sinus infections, maybe because things structurally are a little off. I did break my nose when I was in 8th grade. We were at a local college, university, the rec center it was like the last day before Christmas break, and I was playing basketball with the boys. It was all the boys and me. And I had a boy come, I was like going after a ball and a boy just came from like my side and just like ran right into me. I remember going to the bathroom and my nose was crooked. My dad came and picked me up and I ended up having no surgery at the time, which I don't know how that works. Like, did they fix it? Did they not fix? I mean, they obviously fixed what was the problem. So I don't know if a deviated septum, like if that's why, but anyways, I did ask my friend who's a nurse practitioner and what she said. Now this is like, she's not a nurse practitioner in an ENT or for a nose doctor or anything, but she did say that typically they don't really do much about that unless you have trouble breathing, which I don't have trouble breathing. So I don't foresee them doing anything. I think the sinus infections are usually caused by the allergies. So I think if we can get the allergies under control, I don't think we'll have the sinus infection issues. And like down the road, if I have a lot of sinus infection, like a lot more sinus infections randomly, then maybe they'll look into surgery, but I don't have problem breathing. I breathe out of, like when I sleep, my mouth is closed, I breathe through my nose. And it's funny because it is on my left side. And when I do, like if I close my right nostril, it is hard to breathe. But as far as like everyday living, sleeping, like I run, I work out, I don't have any issues at all. So like I don't foresee that being an issue they want to tackle. But obviously they're the doctor, they're the experts. Maybe it is like a significant deviated septum. I don't know. But anyways, CT results all seemed pretty good as far as allergies. So I go back on Monday just to go over and talk about the results of the CT scan and then set up allergy shots. So, that is kind of the plan. And like I said, I think I probably talked about this in some of the voiceovers, but I do feel like with a lot of what I'm doing, I know there's more I could do, and it's a lot of information because dust mites are literally everywhere I go, right? Everywhere in my house, they're embedded, I'm sure, in everything. So it's very overwhelming, and I'm trying to like take things slowly, you know, not like make all of these crazy changes, because with anything, like I'm sure a lot of you guys know, with any allergy or anything like a lifestyle change, like you want to almost start making slow changes to see which ones make the most impact. And also, like, I'm not like anaphylactic, like I don't have, like, it's not like an allergy where I'm like worried about my life. It's just more annoying. So I'm just making small changes that have the most, or I'm making small changes that that are the most cost effective. Like, I don't want to rip up our carpet until we have to, because that would be a very expensive project. I don't want to get rid of our furniture or even like our bed frame. I mean, like in the grand scheme of things, like not crazy expensive, but like I don't want to get rid of our bed frame unless I really think it's a continual problem. So my thing is, let's try these smaller changes. Let's do the allergy shots and hope that takes care of it. I know you guys have shared so many things that you have done that has helped. And I think like obviously, well, I'm actually super grateful because I am compiling all of these and I'm like putting them in a document and I'm reading them and I'm using them. So like if I'm trying things and it's not working, I can go back and reference them. So please, like, tips, tricks, give them all to me. But also everyone's allergy is a little bit different as well. So just trying to make small changes to figure out what will work, what will help, and what will make the most impact. So that is the plan. Obviously this is like an ongoing journey, if you will. So I will keep you updated on next week on what the doctor says about, more in depth about the CT scan, but like that, I don't think that really has much, that won't really change much. But then when we talk about the allergy shots and all of that, they did put me on another nasal spray. So there's 2 nasal sprays. It is, actually it's right here, AZELASTINE. So I'm on 2 nasal sprays, daily Claritin, the saline neti pot rinse twice a day, and then the allergy shots here. So I guess they kind of mix up their own, like every person has their own solution that's specific to them. So that is like, that's the update on ongoing journey. I'll keep you guys updated, but I think that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you